Okay, today we start season 3 of our Credit Club series in Spain with Lugo, once known as the worst team in Spain and now playing in Spain's top division. Last year was monumental for the club. We got promoted, we won the league title, but hey, this year we are now playing with the big boys. So new season, we have new kits, and also, yeah, a brand new challenge for the series. So if you want to see more of it, then drop a like down below, and I say it's time to get back into it. All right, so season 3 officially begins, and this is about to be very interesting. Now, like I said, we were known as the worst team in the entirety of Spain. We've grown now to a 3-star team, but in the Spain's top division, that is currently probably the worst team. You know, I guess us and Ibar are the 2 worst teams in this division, so we're a favorite to get relegated, and now it's our job to try and prevent that. Now, I got some very good news, though. We got 25 million to spend in this first window, so by far the biggest budget we've had to start a season. That's going to be so useful. I think our team is solid, but we do need some big moves here to make sure we're ready for this new league. And you know, we got some very old players here in Ramos, Cavani, Rakitic. I think actually all 3 of those guys are retiring after this year, so it's gonna be their final seasons. So we got to start thinking about, you know, their future replacements here. So I'd say it's time to get to work. Now, when I look at this team, I definitely see some areas that we should improve right now. I mean, the bench is just horrendous. Like, our bench is so bad. So really, any signings will help. But I think in this window, I want a new striker, a midfielder, and probably a keeper. I think that's where we probably should improve. So I think first, let's go for a new midfielder, a new box-to-box mid. Now, I found this guy in the free agents, and it's gonna be a gem, I think, because the experience, you know, Spanish midfielder Saul is currently a free agent. Now, 31 years old. He's got so much, you know, La Liga experience. Him alongside Dele Alli, I mean, that sounds like a solid midfield pairing. So I think it's an absolute no-brainer to sign him up. You know, we're gonna keep the rule of 1 free agent signing per window. So this is gonna be, you know, our 1 signing in this window. So 21,000 per week. Saul is gonna be the first signing of season 3. You know, instantly becomes one of the best players in the team, and we're gonna need that La Liga experience, you know, to try and avoid relegation this year. So Blanco is going to be a very good option off the bench, but definitely Saul is starting. So already a huge free transfer upgrade. Now, I think next I want to go for a striker. Now, I like Cavani, but he's 40 years old. He only has 43 pace. He's definitely going down, you know, and Caballero is not quite ready to start, I don't think. Although I do see him as our future starter. So I was trying to find a cost-effective option, and Rafa Mir from Sevilla might be that option. You know, he's got some height. He's got some decent pace, decent shooting, jumping. Now, by no means is he amazing, but for like 3 to 6 million for a 29-year-old striker, that doesn't sound bad. Once again, though, with like some good top flight experience. So I'm going to offer like maybe, let's try 4.5 to start. This could be a pretty good deal here, which they want 5.3 or make it 5 million. And we might have a new starting striker for this year. Cavani's replacement might be Rafa Mir. Okay, 5.1. Take your 100K. What is it, Sevilla? Take it. Just scam me. All right, so Rafa Mir accepts contract. That is going to be our new starting striker in La Liga. For 5 million, I would say that's a pretty good pickup. So Cavani and Caballero is going to be back up, but Rafa Mir into the starting lineup. Now, I think if you look at the team, you can definitely see our next weak point. It's going to be Priso at CDM. Now, he's young, and I think he definitely has a place in this team for the future. But for right now, for us to avoid relegation, I feel like we just need a better CDM. Now, I wanted Basetic, but he actually might be too expensive here. I really wanted him, but I feel like he's just too expensive. So a backup option is going to be Nicholas Dorsch playing in the Bundesliga. So for about, you know, 10 million-ish, we can get a CDM who's 28 years old, you know, definitely in the prime of his career. All green stats. Like, his stats look so well-rounded, 84 balance, you know, every stat he's yellow or green. I feel like for that price, we can't get better than this. Like, he would be a serious midfield improvement, kind of like Saul. So I'm going to start with like 9.5 and see what, I don't even know what team that is. What they say now, 12.4. Okay, get it down to 11, maybe 11 million. 11 million, and they want 12.4. Okay, give me a deal here. Come on, bro. These teams, they are disrespecting Lugo. 11.9. Okay, bro, you got to be kidding me. Bro, make it 12 million. Give me some kind of deal here. Negotiate. Okay, 12 million. There we go. So for Dorsch, 12 million is not too bad. Once again, he's in the prime of his career. And okay, with that, we have a new starting CDM now. But okay, so Saul, Dorsch, Rafa Mir brought in. That's 3 good pickups already. Now, I might have one more signing up my sleeve, but we currently only have 3 million, so it's going to be cutting it close. I think we need to sell some players first to try and get that money back up. All right, so we were able to raise about like 2 million for the budget, and that was through selling players and also I think like jersey sales to start this season. But okay, I think it's time for our first game in La Liga. This new look Lugo with Rafa Mir, Saul, Dorsch in there. It's time to see if these are really big improvements at all and if we're actually ready to take on the top division in Spain. Our first game is going to be versus Bilbao, so a pretty decent test for us. First though, our brand new kits for season 3, and we're sponsored by Binance this year. I mean, it just felt like a sponsor that made sense, kind of. I don't know. But home kit's got the traditional pink, you know, turquoise. Our away kit is kind of like a black and orange combo. It's not too bad. Then our third kit is kind of just like blue. Like these Binance kits, I'm trying to keep the sponsor the same, but these two are like a not great kit designs. So it's kind of just the best we could do in keeping it, you know, consistent with the sponsors. But okay, first game, we got some debuts here. And the first game of Lugo playing in Spain's top division. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I am increasing the sliders for this season, so I'm making the CPU a bit faster at 65. I think it was at 55 previously. So for us playing a Liga now, you know, it should be a little bit tougher to, you know, to show us, you know, jumping a division. So we'll see. But first game, we're kicked off. Let's see how our new signings play here. And also, you know, some of the stars in this team like Montoya, Danny Herrera, players like that. It's going to be interesting now. Yeltsin. Rafa Mir, great ball to Montoya. Montoya looking for a first goal in La Liga. Shot is going to be blocked though. All right, short corner, Montoya gets it to Kingsley. Now Montoya gonna go for a far post cross. That's not bad. Dorsch is okay. He's not gonna quite win that. Header back into Deli. Deli, who's pretty much, the most high value player in this team. Good shot, but a good save. All right, we are starting our La Liga campaign off pretty strong here, I think. The problem with this is it is just so congested. Okay, I see it cross far post. Then I go to Rafa Mir, gets to it, but the header could not be possibly worse. All right, Saul, great tackle there. First involvement for Lugo. I like it. Now Deli is gonna try to play it. Okay, Rafa Mir steals that. Montoya shot. Oh, he should be the one to score our first goal in this league, man. Gonna be saved, but man, we're on the front foot right now versus Bilbao. This is kind of special. Now Saul holds it, get it back to Montoya. Swing it, Ramos over to Dorsch, the new CDM. That shot's gonna be blocked though. And I can't lie though, I like this start. I like it. Lugo looks ready for this challenge. Okay, Dorsch, what a ball over to Montoya. Montoya is gonna play it into Rafa Mir. Looking for his first goal for Lugo, and he's gonna score it. The first ever goal for Lugo FC in La Liga, and it's scored by our new striker signing. All right, nice first finish for Rafa Mir. From the way his stats look like, I feel like he's gonna be really good this year. He looks like a player that's gonna be better than his rating shows. And okay, 31 minutes in, that's a nice start. I like it. Let's keep this up, man. We could beat Bilbao on the opening day at home. That would be a statement that we are not here to avoid relegation. We're here to make some noise. Now Ramos over. It's gonna be a shot there. Yeltsin can't get it over, but Berkey makes the save though. All right, Bilbao having kind of a response. Now Luna, okay, easy steal for Saul. Nice, that is experience. Now Danny Herrera, you got space to run. Danny's gonna get it to Montoya. Okay, Danny, I need you to run, bro. Montoya is gonna try to play it over the top, but oh, Danny Herrera got kind of just shoved by Leon there. A free kick for Bilbao. That's gonna be easily cleared. Okay, we could break from this maybe. Deli, get it out. Nice pass out, but okay, ref's gonna call for halftime. You know what? For our first 45 minutes in La Liga, that was an A+ performance again. Just get our defense, keep them out, and actually allow us to win this game. Saul's gonna go for a tackle. Oh, that's gonna be a tough one. Okay, Isco's gonna stand up strong though. Could have been a bad foul. Now Dorsch, good block there. Kingsley is not gonna block that. Ramos, Isco looking for the shot. Ramos, good block. And okay, Isco is showing some strength here. They're making a small push. Oh, Jailson, big tackle from Jailson. That's a great one. All right, so we do make it out of that unscathed. And now Danny Herrera's got space to run. Danny, run like the wind. Gonna go to Rafa Mir. He's gonna try and stop. Get it to Montoya. First time shot. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That was such a good move. Bro, Montoya deserves a goal right now. He's played well. And that was a great move, actually. Crossover, Ramos, experience, defending. That's nice. Okay, we got 20 minutes to go. Still just 1-0 right now. It really should be 2-0. Now, Danny's gonna play it over to Rafa Mir. Good first touch. Danny's running. I think the ball is gonna reach. Danny Herrera it is. Danny. Gonna cut inside. Go for a skill there. Oh, okay, that did not work. That was horrible. I should know that Danny is not exactly a skiller. All right, I'm gonna bring on Cavani for Rafa Mir. I feel like Cavani deserves a chance to play this game. And I'm also gonna do Caballero on for Herrera. Let's do that. So Cavani got us here. Can he now help us seal the first win in Spain's top division? Free kick though is gonna be a goal. You gotta be kidding me. That's how they score a free kick from that far out. Was that Isco? Bro, what a free kick. All right, we now need to win this game in the final 10 minutes, basically 15 minutes. All right, Caballero, you got space to run, and he's definitely getting that space. Cavani, I see you. I'm not sure this pass is gonna make it though. We're gonna hold it. Patience. Now get it to Cavani. Cavani's gonna lay it off. Goes to Dele Alli. Oh, it's gonna fall. Cavani goes for a shot. No, it bounced up and he clears it. Oh no, they're on a breakaway. Shot there, and they're gonna score maybe a last minute winner. You gotta be kidding me. We have a chance to score on one end, and they come down the field and just run and score. Okay, we have 4 minutes to try and find an equalizer now, man. Welcome to La Liga. We have played so amazing this game, but we might actually lose this. It's gonna be Saul over to Montoya. Montoya, touch. Shot. Oh, it's gonna deflect. Oh, it's gonna deflect wide though, and it's gonna be a goal kick. Man, a 2-1 loss is so harsh to us here. That is so harsh. Deli wins that. Oh, Montoya's not gonna get it though, man. And so our first game in La Liga is gonna be a 2-1 loss. That is so undeserved. All right, though, I guess that's a warm welcome to La Liga. I can't believe we actually lost that game there. We felt so dominant. It shows though, these teams, the quality is so much higher where if you make one mistake, you give them a slight chance, and they're just way more lethal than they were in La Liga 2. So I still like how our team looked. You know, I like how we looked. Right now, we need results over looks to stay alive in this league. So next up, we face Osasuna. I think a team that we definitely, could beat. Let's see if we can get our first win in La Liga, and now this game. All right, we now need to translate last game into a actual result though. Play the same way, just actually get a win or a draw or something, our first points. Now Saul is gonna slide it to Montoya. Montoya. Okay, there's no option there. I thought Kingsley be free. We're gonna go to Deli instead. Deli, turn a little bit. This shot is not too kind to him. Oh, there's an open net. Oh, it's gonna go in. Is that Rafa Mir again? It is. Okay, so Rafa Mir scores his second goal for Lugo, and this is a weird one. The shot is rebounded, then he just picks it up, and he actually shot it right at the keeper. Like, that was not the greatest shot. You literally shot at the one spot in the goal that's covered, but it went off his foot. And okay, Lugo score first here. I will take it. Hey, Deli, that's a good steal. Now we could score 2 quick here, maybe. Deli gonna play it over to Rafa Mir, but that wasn't even close to him though. All right, boys. Oh, that's a good pass over. Shot, Berkey. Thank you for making that save. Baba gets it. Baba, that's a good defense play right there. Now break. I want this second goal, man. I want the security from it. Baba is going to get it over. Saul is going to play it through to Rafa Mir, man. I feel like he's going to be good for us this year. On a run, is gonna go for a shot. Oh, I jinxed it by saying that, huh? Why did I say that? I was trying to give him encouragement there. Okay, no more encouragement for Rafa Mir, I guess. Another chance to break, though. It's gonna be through Montoya. Montoya's gonna take this touch. Gonna play it backwards beautifully into Dorsch. Dorsch is gonna play it through to Rafa Mir, who's, oh, he's gonna be offside. You gotta be kidding me. How is that offside right there? We shall try this again. Third time is charm, hopefully. Herrera is gonna get it into Rafa Mir. Rafa Mir is gonna try to play it up to Deli. Now that pass was horrendous, though. Like, horrendous. Now, chance for Osasuna Ramos. Baba, man, he's had a good game at left back so far. Another good tackle from him. Now, Danny has got Montoya in space. Montoya. First touch. Oh, man, that first touch was terrible, man. After scoring that first goal, we're looking sloppy now. Chance here. Oh, Jailson, I missed that tackle, and the shot's gonna go in. And the margin for error here is just so much tighter. One little mistake is, like, magnified now. Danny, Saul into Rafa Mir. Good pass there. Now we need options, though. Man, I need someone to run on the left, bro. Where are my runners on the left? Hey, why did Saul just land on him there? I don't know what that was. What is happening right now? All right, though. Second half, Rafa Mir, that's an immediate steal. Come on, man. I want to win this game, and it definitely feels winnable. Montoya, your best chance to score so far. That's your spot, and Montoya is going to score. His first ever goal in Spain's top division. All right, 2-1. Now let's really just take over this game and end it. Come on. I want this first win. Now a chance here for Osasuna shot. If that went in, I was going to be so mad. Thankfully, it does not, though. All right, Saul is going to get it over to Herrera. Herrera into Rafa Mir. Rafa Mir is going to slide it over to Danny Herrera. We got runners here. Danny might take it himself. In front of goal. Oh, man, that's the angle he scores from a lot, but this time unable to beat the keeper. Kingsley Montoya into Rafa Mir. He's going to stop. Beautifully done. Okay, maybe actually not beautifully done. Oh, that was a missed tackle. And Albert just runs through past everyone, and they're going to score their second. And we're just playing like we're playing with like a lack of discipline right now. We're just making just easy mistakes. And in this league, oh man, he's just get by me there. Berkey, what a save. Okay, that just saved this game maybe. That is so lucky, and that is great keeping. Now Rafa Mir over to Saul. Saul is going to get it to Danny Herrera. Danny, a better chance here. Danny Herrera shot. Oh, he hits the post and he cannot get the rebound. You have to be actually joking, man. What do I have to do to get a win here? Come on. 15 minutes. Baba, great still there. Come on, man. I'm going to manifest it. We're winning this. I'm manifesting it. This game has been ridiculous on both sides. Oh, that pass was amazing. Ramos tries to get the block in, but we are going to concede. Maybe another late winner this time versus Osasuna. Oh, it's like this. The mistakes are just so much more magnified. Kingsley into Rafa Mir. Rafa Mir. Oh, that pass is not quite good enough. Man, these two games are going to feel so hard done by because we actually played so well. For a team that got promoted, you know, was the worst team in Spain a couple years ago, we actually played amazing, but they're going to win this game 4-2. Two games that we definitely should have just won, but that's going to be the challenge in this this new league, I guess. And that is just heartbreaking, though. So it's going to be a 4-2 win to Osasuna. We're still in search of our first win in La Liga. But man, stats for both games show that we were the better team in this game. We just got to realize that we're not in La Liga 2 anymore. We're arguably the worst team in this division, so the margin for error is just so tight. Now, I still think we made some good signings today. I do feel optimistic about this season. And hey, currently we still have 5 million in the budget, and I do have, I think, one more signing in this window up my sleeve. So drop a like down below if you want to see more of this series. And also on screen is a video that you might like too.